Kula Vinaka, Namaste, and warm Pacific greetings to everybody. It's a delight to be back again to share with you some of the highlights of what's been happening at the university during the month of May. I think the first thing that I would like to say is how delighted I am, along with all my colleagues, that there's so much vibrancy once again on our campuses. The University of South Pacific began teaching again on the 20th of April, and although we began online, it's been wonderful to see that students are coming onto our campus. Of course, they're being encouraged to make sure that they socially distance. Our laboratories are set up for them. All the facilities are now up and running for our students to return to the campus. I've also had Talanoa sessions with all our sections and all our regional campuses, and so I have a fairly good idea that many of our students are now able to return to our regional campuses where the governments have asked the students to return to study, and those facilities are also open. This all augurs well for us to be delivering a quality education to our students going forward. I also really want to thank our students for having faith in us, for realizing that we are here to help, and that we are going to carry this teaching, albeit remotely initially, until we can return to face to the best of our ability. So to students, thank you for having faith. To the staff, I also want to say a very big thank you, because without their effort, without the kind of commitment that they've demonstrated, we would not be where we are today. The staff have shown that they are resilient, that they're able to adapt, and that they are willing to go that extra mile for our students. All of this augurs so well for this great regional institution of ours. I don't want to forget our student leaders, because they have been amazing during this time. Recently, we recorded a vlog here in my office with the president of the Students' Union. And of course, him and his team have not only just been encouraging our students to come back to study, but they've also financially been assisting our students. They've been putting themselves out. They have been showing what true leadership really is. And to them, not only do I thank them, but I salute them. It was very sad this month that we lost one of our students from the Solomon Islands, Brian Abiata. On behalf of all students and staff at USP, we send our heartfelt condolences to the family and, of course, to our Solomon Islands community. It is never easy to lose a family member, but at this particular time, to lose a family member is even more devastating, as our borders are closed and it is difficult. But I want to thank everybody who has been assisting with this matter. It was also sad that we could not have our Marshall Islands graduation, which was scheduled in May, simply because of the travel restrictions. And I would have loved to have come to the Marshall Islands, as I've not been there. But all of our graduates are able to get their certificates, and we hope that in the future there will be a ceremony for those who weren't able to attend, to be able to be properly celebrated by their family and friends. Another piece of really good news that's happened is that two of our students were part of the Chinese Bridge Championship competition, and the champion of the event was Sharon Levula, and the second prize winner was, of course, Yashna Nun. Now, these students have done exceptionally well, and we're really thankful for our hosts, the Embassy of the People's Republic of China, to be able to host such a competition. One of the really exciting innovations that have happened as a result of COVID-19 has been the Pacific TAFE's launching of the online training stimulus package, which is aimed at businesses and government employees who are struggling at this time to make sure that they can be upskilled. And we've really been encouraging this package with over 300 courses, and also it's available on our USP Global, which has a global reach for our courses, so that people around the world can see what a great job is being done here. I think one of the things that I learned during our Talanoas was, although the message at times was difficult, we are having to really tighten our belts, preparing for a difficult situation if this COVID-19 continues to affect our region the way it is. But what I was really pleased is just how committed both our staff and students are. And I really encourage you to see a program on FBC entitled For the Record, where both myself and the acting Deputy Vice Chancellor Education spoke about the challenges we're facing and how we're overcoming these for the benefit of our students. It's amazing that we've had an opportunity to speak to everybody. We've been able to find out the challenges and to take immediate steps to make sure that where students are having difficulty, that they can immediately call our toll-free number 1568 in case there are any difficulties that they're encountering. There is also a COVID-19 site in the vernacular, which is being hosted by our school by SLAM. One of the really interesting parts of this phenomena has been that whilst in lockdown, I found out that so many of our researchers were busy taking the time to write papers, to finish up projects, and to make sure that USP doesn't lose its research capability and its research excellence, which it is so well renowned for. So to all those researchers, thank you for keeping that fire burning. Thank you for all the work you've been doing. And this will no doubt show up in next year's statistics. I finally want to say something about what to expect for the second semester. This week, our senior management team decided that there were two things that we must focus on. First is to engage our students, and second is to be as flexible as we can so that our students, many of them we know, it's not easy for them, that they can always just log in unless they're on our campuses and be able to work effectively. So we are extending the semester, and we're going to give people more flexibility in how they study at USP. So teaching might go back to normal now that we are COVID-free, which isn't that a wonderful statement, say that even Fiji is now COVID-free, and that we will be looking forward to the time when we can return to normal. But for those of our students who won't be able to join us back here in Lathala because of limitations on travel, we will make sure that our courses are also taught in a remote mode. So the essence of this is that our second semester will begin on the 3rd of August, and I urge you all to be on the lookout for updates on when other important dates will take place during the second semester. But for now, I wish you all, particularly our students, the very best as you complete your assignments, as you complete tests, as you complete forms of examination that will allow you to continue on your journey at USP. To everybody, thank you so much for your support. I am absolutely humbled by the support that I have received from the staff and students of this university, and it is such a privilege to be able to lead such a great institution. May God bless you all, and thank you, as I've said, for your support. Vinaka, Dhanyavad, and thank you very much.